to see my husband. I'm happy to see my husband. I'm happy to see my husband.
Yeah, body language is everything. Welcome to Independent Conclusions, where we make our independent conclusions based on objectivity and subjectivity. Look, we're about to talk about communication today. Just a few details, few facts. I think it's a good topic because a lot of people have, trouble with communication. A lot of people work on communication. It's a lifelong journey with communication, especially in a single relationship where you have to start a new relationship. You have to, get acclimated to the new person. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about communication. We're gonna check out this article/IG post. Kim Kardashian says Northwest thinks Kanye has it all figured out because he lives in an apartment and doesn't have a nanny or chef. Yeah, this is it's very important to be in your kids' life. I tell you that much.
You rotate like choosing breakfast.
But oh my God, I just need a day.
And then North, she'll go to her dad's. She'll be like, Dad is the best. He has it all figured out. He doesn't have a nanny. He doesn't have a chef. He doesn't have security. He lives in an apartment. And she'll start crying. Why don't you have an apartment? I can't believe we don't have an apartment. They do that at Scott's too. Like, Dad has the best house. Your house sucks. He has the best house. It's not super big. The vibe's better. I feel like everything falls on.
Wow. Okay, so the kid said the vibe is better. That's the thing about it. So many different women nowadays, not all, go after materialistic things. They moving away, after a breakup where they're not taking the kid into account. It's really about their feelings. That's why I don't like women being going to self-love and focusing on self as the default when you have a breakup. Yeah, you gotta focus on self, but it's not just all about self, and when you focus so much on materialistic things and not balance out with the side of relationships, there's a polarity going on. You got people that's more earthy, that's more materialistic. You got people that's more of the water element. I put it like that. People that are more, they're non-material. They care about relationships. They care about people. Just like whenever, even in my own situation, I knew that me refusing to respond in an unhealthy way is the best thing to do because I know that if a woman is to try to keep a child from me, she has to be in a low vibration the whole time to start it off, to make that decision, and to keep up with that and keep my child away from me every day for a long period of time, for years. Yeah, that's gonna take a toll on you because you don't have a God-given right to do that, and this is my child as well. So I'm at peace because I have a God-given right to fight this fight. I don't feel guilty while fighting this fight the whole time. While you're fighting the fight, there's all this bad karma and these bad feelings that you gotta hold on to. This hate and all these other negative emotions. But me personally, if I'm fighting to be in my kid's life, I'm at peace because I'm not even fighting a battle that's, toxic. I'm fighting to be in my kid's life. So I don't have to feel bad. And then I don't have to feel bad if you're trying to keep them with me because I had to accept the things that I can't control. So now I'm going to just go put all my energy into this paperwork. And if you're trying to keep my child from me, I can't just pull up and snatch my child.
The parent that's more involved. Yeah, but we make our own food. That's amazing that you make ramen, great, that you boil water and pour it onto some noodles. Yeah.
Yeah, she being petty, talking about boiled water, pouring some noodles. That's when you being petty. You see this communication? And it's that's probably why you're in a position as of now. Everybody had their flaws in a relationship, male or female, but you have to check your own. You can't be salty and then go low, and that means you're becoming worse of a person. You know what I'm saying? You're becoming worse. And so at the end of the day, it's just like, how you know what they cooking? You know.
I do make pancakes every morning, and that has been a game changer. They love it because we're sitting at the table and they're happier. Yeah. Except for one wants a smoothie, one wants this. So I say, like, one of you, she literally complaining about the kids wanting different things. It's just like, this is the lack of patience that they feel. You know, this is the emotional disposition that they feel and the way that you think. And you're so caught up in yourself to where, you know, within this conversation, you're not even at least letting that go and at least trying to look like, you know, you will be the better person that they want to be around because you got a little bit more patience and you care more about what they want individually, especially if you got that level of money. You got a chef and you tripping about them wanting different things. That is crazy. That's crazy to me, man. Let's talk about communication.
But you got to understand there are forms, expressions, and styles of communication. We have assertive communication, which is the only communication style that works in a relationship because it's self-advocating, but it has validation and empathy. And then you have passive, passive-aggressive, and aggressive communication, and you need to know those styles. And also in conflict and misunderstanding, what style does that person actually operate in? Because I can naturally be a passive or a passive-aggressive person. And then when I'm in conflict, I can be aggressive.
See, this is what I talk about all the time. Like, I don't have to be passive and I don't have to be aggressive, but I can be assertive. You know what I'm saying? And when you do your own research, just like she did, apparently, you can find out that assertive is the only style that's healthy. But a lot of people don't look at conflict resolution styles, they look at love languages. But, you know, they wonder why they don't have a relationship and know how to improve their communication and blame it on everybody else. Move forward in a relationship and don't look at themselves as far as communication and make sure, let me make sure it wasn't me. Or look at emotions, let me make sure it wasn't me, et cetera, et cetera.
The only one that's going to work is assertive because it's still telling you that I understand what you're saying. Even though I may not agree, I understand. I feel how you feel, but it won't work for me without actually being disrespectful. So you have to be able to identify that, and a lot of couples don't know how because we think when we come into relationships.
Being able to disagree without feeling like that it's gonna be the end of the world. Disagree respectfully. You ain't gotta be passive, which that's gonna cause problems. You don't gotta be aggressive, that's gonna cause problems. Just say it. Be creative, find new ways to be assertive, and just say what you need to say. And there's always room to clean up things, but if you don't say nothing, you have nothing to work with.
That my communication works, that we're morally elite, that this works, and so
but
it's
it might not work for whoever you're dealing with.
Not exactly.
Babe, it's for the time. You get me flowers for the world, and it's hours for the moolah, for the power, babe. And no, I will never, ever give you up. And I want this.
So this is an example of non-verbal communication that, like they were saying, a lot of women might not pay attention. Not all, even some men, but a lot of women don't pay attention to the fact that a lot of men can see and read this. Some men might not, like they show an example, right? But like a lot of people can see through the non-verbal communication. We can see that there is a cognitive dissonance. There is a conflict, right there, right? It doesn't match what you're saying, but see, a person has to be to a point where they're ready to be honest and then have some kind of self-awareness and awareness of others' emotions. Otherwise, you just move forward in a relationship like this, and then she's not going to say nothing operating in the unhealthy feminine where she's being passive and not just saying it, but she's unhappy, and then he don't know what's going on. Simply communication.
If you could bring back one person from the dead, who would it be? I think I'd bring back Amelia Earhart. I just have a lot of questions for her. What? Nothing. No, what? Did I say something? No, I know what he's thinking. You do? How? Because of how he answered. He didn't answer. Yes, he did.
And yes, he did. Just like I was just talking about. This non-verbal communication. And so a lot of people just think that They just blame everybody else instead of looking at certain details or certain aspects of communication. So that way they can, you know, kind of like pick which part that they need to work on and actually just put in a little work. Like, it's just that simple. Like, why move forward thinking that you're perfect? So therefore it's keeping you from going to look and see where you can improve. Like, wisdom starts with you understanding you don't know everything.
What are your preconditions for satisfaction? Now, I wouldn't state it like that. It's like, if I could give you what you wanted right now in the context of this argument, and I wasn't doing it in a manipulative way, what is it that I would have to say or do that would in principle satisfy you? And that's a hard question, you know? And the person...
So it just starts out with interest and wanting to figure out what's going on with your partner or wanting to solve the issue. But if you start out not even at that position that he's explaining, that even if you just was to say, look, I don't understand, I'm not smart, like, just break it down to me so I can, you know, give you what you need, you know, in a genuine way. I ain't even saying in a ingenuine way. I do my best to do it in a genuine way now and then organically later on. You get what I'm saying? By myself.
I'd say, well, I think you should apologize and about this, and, you know, and then I will say, what words should I use? And they'll say, well, if you loved me, you'd know. And I would say, no, I'm stupid and ignorant, and I don't know what the right words are to satisfy you. So why don't you give me a hand with that, and I'll utter them inelegantly and awkwardly in a good faith demonstration of my commitment to peace. And that won't be so good because maybe it would have been better if I came up with it myself, but maybe next time I can do slightly better. Why
men don't communicate? The truth is, men do communicate. However, men don't communicate like women. Many of my students who are ladies ask me, he just won't talk to me, he just won't communicate. And you know what I say to him? I said, number one, you got to understand the mind of a man. First thing, men are conditioned not to communicate. Now you might say, what do I mean, coach? Because if I say too much, I might be considered weak. If I expose too many emotions, that's frowned upon. I was told ever since I was a child, you suck it up, don't say anything, go on, keep going. And that's why. So here's what you have to do. You have to create a safe place for him to share his emotions. If the man senses that the place that he's in, the space that you all are in is not safe, he will not share.
Simply record a 5-minute video of yourself, and you need to speak improvised. The first time you review it, turn the sound all the way up, press play, turn your phone down. Just listen. Audit the auditory component of your voice, known as your vocal image. What do you like about it? What don't you like about it? Second, grab the phone, turn the sound off, press play, make sure it's on mute. Just look at yourself. How's your body language? What's your facial expressions like? Do a visual audit of your visual image. Third component, get the video transcribed. Red highlighter, bring all your non-words and filler words to the forefront of your mind. That's robbing you of clarity every time you talk. You basically have a mirror in front of you. It's a very powerful routine.
Like this. Anything that's robbing you of clarity when you talk or when you're listening, you know, if there's things you're doing while you're supposed to be listening that's stopping you from really staying on task, or if it's certain things that's stopping you from being able to communicate in your point and your intentions clearly, and then it is good to, even if you have to go to the point of recording yourself on audio, video, or doing practice by yourself or with somebody else.
You owe both of these women an apology. First of all, it can be no interactions where you ever call either of these women who are your children's mother out of their name.
That's right. And so another part of communication, losing your cool, because, and it's all right because we human, it's just about, are you willing to apologize or set things straight or cut yourself, correct yourself? You get what I'm saying? Are you open to make improvements, especially if you want the other person to make improvements? Especially because there's probably a reason you cursing or you sitting here. You know what I'm saying? So whatever it is, the problem that you have with them is a better way to talk to them and communicate, because you want to lead by example and show her how you want to be treated, you know?
And I don't care. Nope. I'm not even hearing it. You know how many times that my son's mother, when we were younger, would say something to me, And I knew that my son was watching me, and I would say, when she would say something, I would say, I understand you're angry right now, and I would love to talk to you when you calm down, because I'm not going to disrespect you, because I need my son to respect both of us. What I just did for you as a black man is modeled how to communicate so that the people in your life can have healthier relationships.
And I appreciate that so much.
I'm glad you do. I'm glad you received it, and I believe it.
Thank you.
Because this is not just about co-parenting, it's about communication. You got it?
The relationship isn't that bad if I don't speak. That is one of the most common phrases that I hear from people when they're speaking about narcissistic abuse or being. People try to just float their way through the discussions and stuff like that, or the relationships, or the flaws, or the wounds is not gonna work. Being in toxic relationships, like people actually think that their relationship goes good when they don't talk. They'll open their mouth and say, "Hey, look, if I don't express my feelings, if I don't voice my opinion, the relationship it goes perfect." Like, and that says a lot right there, y'all, because when you're dealing with a narcissist or a toxic person, they stifle your voices. They condition you to feel like and to believe that your opinion and your voice doesn't matter. Your words carry no weight. And as long as you're in that relationship, that's how it is going to go. That's just it. Because as a narcissist, I know that if you're going to talk to me about your feelings or express your opinion, it's going to be something negative about me, and I don't want to hear it. That narcissistic person in your life does not want to hear it either. So they condition you to just be quiet, to not speak at all. Silence seems like it's peaceful, but silence is deafening and speaks volumes that your relationship is toxic as hell. I hope this helps and stay in power.
I care for you as a person. I want to see the best for you.
Thank you.
But I can't mess with you. It's not safe, it's not sane, and you're crazy.
I know.
You know you're crazy, well go fix it.
I'm working on it.
You're not gonna fix it with me.
I'm working on it.
I know. See, sometimes I get like that, you just have to leave. When a person doesn't, and they just want to, even though you're trying to express to them the issue, they still want to just stay in a negative attitude. You see how she can accept the compliment, thank you, but then when it come down to accepting the complaint, right? Not even criticism or generalizing, but it's like he's just letting her know, like, I can't do it if you not go. And then your response is telling everybody the reason why he's doing this right now. It's a lot in the tone, a lot in just disregard. You dismissing what the hell you talking about. So what's the purpose? So basically, you can tell he just saying it just to let you know and move forward. He don't even want to deal with you.
Tonality is you feeling your words. Notice how I didn't say, tonality is you feeling your words. No, tonality is you feeling your words. So pragmatically, what does that mean? It means all you do is you elongate the vowel and you inject a bit of emotion in there.
Add some emotion into the communication. A lot of us already do it anyway, but we just add more negative emotion into our communication, right? You know, but when it comes time to positive emotion being added in, some of us struggle with that. You want to be better at adding positive emotion into your communication, because it's going to be what you're manifesting all the time anyway. You know, you create your own reality, your own vibe, especially in relationships, your own life, and mental health.
Far too often we go through life using words as our modality for communication. And then when we speak, we just throw all the words away. We don't even put any injection, any feeling into them, we just throw them all away. And we wonder why people don't connect with us. It's because we don't have tonality in the way we sound.
Right, we don't add no feeling to the word, so therefore it's not even gonna stick on the inside. It's not gonna help us to change anything about our habits or change anything about our interactions with other people. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not going away, we're not following the right thoughts and then even going away and practicing and ruminating on a positive thing. Now this is a positive note. Look, if they can do it, anybody can do it.
The story I'm presenting to y'all, a young black couple, Lynn and Jamal. Tight hugs as they cherish the vibes, from the baby shower till a blessing arrived. Love and support from a father, a young champ, a strong man and a rider. One day he went out the door, checked his watch, not knowing it could be his time to go. I don't know the problems that led, but he ended up hospitalized, shot in the head. Nearly lost his life to the violence. By the grace of God, he survived it, not without pain physically. Now he gotta live with traumatic brain injury. For his lower man, he trying to stay strong within as he learn how to walk and talk again. His girl remain his support system through the speech problems as he talks different. Much pain, sis. Let no disability stop you from speaking the love language.
Yo, if they can make it, anybody can. Yo, if she can be there for him through all learning how to talk again and everything, like everybody love stories, right? You know what I'm saying? So take that. We gonna end this with a little humor, okay? We gonna end this with a little humor. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Hope you got something from the little videos on communication and anything I said. Like and subscribe for more. We gonna go out here.
All right, now, ladies free. Come on, y'all. Ladies, we got y'all free to 11, though, y'all. Good. Ain't nothing in that bag, is it? I'll go on up there, Luxus. Ladies free, go ahead. Okay, ladies free. Oh, big bro, it's gonna be $40, big bro. Yeah. $40. Yep, for sure that, my dog. Appreciate it. That's it. It's 40. Come on, little nigga, man. Damn, man. Give me 20, man. Make sure you good too. Ain't nothing in your pocket, eh?
Man, you damn near touch my stuff, man.
All right, go ahead on, man.
Straight,
I'll pat your ass down.
Hold up the line.
$40, big bro.
Hey, what you mean, bro?
$40 for gas, bro.
Bro, you don't not see. You said ladies free, right?
Yeah, ladies, they already in
there.
All
right, I'm a whole female. What you?
Step to the side.
Hey, nah, bro. What you got going on, bro?
What you mean? What I got going on?
Bro, you don't see this?
$40, big fella. You tripping?
Bro, 40. Dang, I can't get a discount?
Ain't no discount, big bro.
Hey,
$40.
Man,
$40,
tripping
bro.
I have to carry your back,
motherfucker, big bro.
Talk, bro.
Fuck you talking about $40, big goof ass, and his hat stink, man.
The equal rights, bro. What we talking about, bro? Equal rights.
Fuck you talking about $40, big goof ass, and his hat stink.
Hey, yo! What? That's an ugly ass shirt. Did you go? Where are you going? What do you mean? My shirt looks better. Yeah! Hey! Welcome to the party. What's an ugly ass shirt? Why can I get the compliment? They really got us. Hey, party is it? What up? Really, nigga? Welcome to the club. Cheers.
Oh, what we got going on, bro? We got all these dudes in the same. I don't know what that was at the end, but look, that's funny though. You know, it's positive. At least they got them on one accord, my nigga. Like, they all thought they was coming with a different shirt, bro. They thought they was about to be special.
I'm working on it.
You're not gonna fix it with me.
I'm working on it.